Hi, Gemini. Gemmy, I missed you. Thank you for tuning in to your October Psychic Tarot reading. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot. I'll make it brief. I had a surgery and it was on my foot. So I have not been without pain for quite a minute, to be honest. So I am recovering, and I had something called a plantar fasciotomy, and I should be healed in about 2 weeks officially, finally. Let's see what is here for you, Gemmy, for the month of October, and I'm going to draw one card at the end of the reading from the alchemical deck, and we'll see what's good for October. It is eclipse season. Today we are having the new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees of Libra. There you are, Gemmy, right out the gate. Let's see what else. King of Swords, 9 of Cups. Wow. So far, this has been the best card that's come out in all of the readings. It was an intense time through the initial eclipse in September, and it's a time of clarity effective today going forward until about April 2nd. Some of your goals are coming through. You have your bucket list. You see what needs to be done. Okay, High Priestess, you can see and feel and claircognizantly know what you need to do. There's a strong intuition for Gemini right now and Gemini rising. Take your time. You have a time of recuperative rest, planning, strategy, 4 of Swords, to make this happen, to get this 9 of Cups checked off your wish list here. And Gemini is in a time of mental thought and holding in on your personal goals and strategies, and very private and secretive right now. These are cards of honing things in and not expressing outwardly as much. 6 of Coins, beautiful card of financial balance, work, regimen, sharing resources with others, and charitable activities. But this is also a good health card. Amen. Praise it. 6 of Coins. What needs to be tended to on the physical level and on the internal health level? Diet, nutrition, commitment to feeling better, health and wellness. 2 of Rods. Where do you see yourself, Gemmy? What is the future vision? What is the future creative vision? Also, do some of you quietly want and yearn for physical passion or sexual energy or partnership in an active way? I love the 9 of Cups and the 2 of Wands combination together, with High Priestess too. But these two, to me, touching, suggests a lot of vision board, bucket list, wish list, where you see yourself, manifestation activity in your life. Your vision is so important where you're holding, where he's holding that sun or crystal ball, his vision for his future could be romantic, and that could be what you are leaning into. All right, 8 of Swords, it's reversed, but I like to keep them upright because I'll know what message needs to come through for you. I'm not going to leave anything out. I am not mad at this 8 of Swords in either direction, and here's why. In order to manifest, it's important for you to not be influenced by what's on this side of you and what's on this side of you, and to keep your thoughts secret, private, within, not chatting a lot about it. This is keeping your info to yourself, but sometimes you feel like you are stuck when that happens, when you're just in the planning stages and maybe there's not too much action going on. I feel like the seeds are planted, something's brewing. It's okay to keep it on the DL right now, on the down low. Okay. after 4 weeks to 4 months time is what I get with the Four of Swords. That's my own personal read. And if you want to know how I read, in addition to knowing the definitions, I definitely have a mediumship ability or a clairvoyance because I see things, but I have a tarot course where I go over what the placements are of these cards and what they mean to me. So if you're interested in that, that is on my website. All right, so this combo together is after 4 weeks to 4 months time. You might choose to emotionally walk away from something that isn't on this list, that doesn't fit for you anymore. Oh, sometimes when you are so committed to wanting something for a long period of time, you don't realize that you don't want it anymore. And you're just used to saying it or feeling it. But is it really in your future reality? Chariot, you have a victory. When you choose boundary and emotional boundary in some way, there's a victory. And Gemini, you might be moving or relocating at some point, not in October necessarily, but October is the initiating month for a lot of catalyst change over a 6-month period of time. If you're not moving, Chariot could be not just the victory, but a card of completion and successfulness and movement forward. The Chariot is usually in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the horse-drawn carriage, and going in either direction. You have options. Choose the glass half full, not half empty. And this came up in another reading. It's really important when you are in manifestation work and planning and strategizing life and writing things down and looking at them and coming up with a plan, who I need to call, what I need to build, what I need to do I need a certification, blah, blah, meow. You have to be positive throughout that process. There's no time for self-doubt if you are solely responsible for making something happen. 0 time. Trust me. When you're trying to build something, you can't doubt yourself. You'll just take more and more time with getting something done and hitting the publish button. You are capable of absolutely anything, Gemini. Let's see what we have here. You want privacy this month. These are very quiet cards with the exception of Chariot, but it's really not a action card. It's not a fire card. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one. Hangman. Take your time. This came up earlier. 4 months time easily. Take your time and think about it. Hangman isn't negative necessarily. It's a card of stillness, and you're not stuck anywhere. You're temporarily hanging there. This guy's hanging from a snake. How tight can that be? I mean, I'm assuming it can be, but I feel like it's supposed to be loose. It's supposed to be that you can get out of this situation because you're not hanging by your neck. So even if you have to cut your knee off, you can get out of this situation. Oh my God, what is it? What are we in, a October horror film like Saw? No, I feel like this is about the stillness, not involving everyone, taking your time, not sharing a lot of data. And you are on, I love this, that you're on a temporary floating lily pad. And I've said that in a reading or two, and it just came out, but it feels right for Hangman. You're on your temporary floating lily pad as you strategize. No one's stuck. Who's stuck? Not me. Okay, let's think about that, because this whole thing, whatever this is to you, needs you in order to manifest it. And this doesn't help. depression, wasting time, not putting yourself first, drinking too much, flowing into the negative, listening to what the mind says if it's self-deprecating. So it's hard to do. Who the hell is a professional at that? So the message is, get this out of the way. Success is there. Chariot's one of the best cards. And even if something takes you how about this? Even if something takes you 4 months to 4 seasons time, it's worth you doing. Oh my gosh, I love you, Gemmy. Thank you so much for choosing me. Just wanted to give you a quick bit of astrological data with this. On the 9th of October, Jupiter retrogrades in your sign at 20 degrees of Gemini for the rest of the whole year. So you still have this planet of expansion and prosperity, wealth, optimism, and opportunity coasting through the very first house through June, early June of 2025. So let's take advantage of elevating ourselves and investing in our physical selves. I appreciate you. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.
I got a small head.